Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of
Legends Only.
My name is T. Kyle.
And I'm Bradley.
And this is your weekly pop culture podcast where we talk about
legendary legends only.
Oh, a little extra.
I'm about to cancel the name of our podcast.
Uh-oh.
Because All-Star 7 just kicked off.
Oh, no.
And this time around, you collect legendary legend stars if you win.
Oh.
There might be a lawsuit in the works.
This is copywritten work. It is a published piece.
Mrs. RuPaul Charles,
Mm-hmm.
This is assistant deceased.
Yeah.
This is...
We will be sending a cow to your ranch.
We will.
With papers.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, we're renting a yak from Jeffrey's ranch.
Oh.
And we're tying papers to it. And it's a yak that's trained to smell the fracking.
A frack yak.
Frack yak.
Yeah.
No.
Slay!
Ruin the frack yaks.
Don't give her that idea.
That'll
be the next musical.
That's true. But legend is something that comes up in this season so much. They're not called queens even. He says like 8 legends
Bring
stand before me.
back
My legends.
No.
Like legend is beaten to the fracked ground in this season.
Cracked, fracked.
Cracked and fracked. It is a spectacular season so far, but the prize is literally a legendary legend star. And the whole time I was like, oh no. Legendary legend.
And you're going home, sweetie. No.
That's the twist. Nobody's going home.
Well, there is sarcasm to the name of our podcast, too.
No, it's entirely real.
Yes, everything is very serious.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But how are you?
2.
You're 2?
Yeah.
Are you feeling
the day that you're listening
22?
to this? It's my birthday, so
happy birthday
to me. Oh, I don't know about you, but it is May 22.
Yeah. We're gonna speak on somebody who sang a song about that in just a minute.
Yes, we will be discussing.
Yes,
her.
How do you feel? Bolder, stronger, wiser?
No.
Maybe.
I was thinking about it. I was just like, you know what? I'm glad that I still have my hair.
Yeah.
Like, I was just kind of thinking about the number, and I was like, I don't feel that number.
Right.
But, like, whatever. You know?
You're as free as your hair.
Yeah.
You've still got your hair.
Mm-hmm.
You know, these days we count our blessings.
Yes.
Follicle by follicle.
Exactly. The foot is like a 3 out of 10. I still have a full head of hair.
Hair, body, foot.
Yeah. Listen, you know, every day something new.
It's definitely true. Yes. Yeah, obviously, yeah, we've got another thing to worry about.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. She's popping out.
Oh. Speaking of births.
Oh, yeah. That's true. I was going to go down a different path of the latest possible pandemic.
Oh, I did see that.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
From Dr. Tiffany on TikTok, my go-to source.
Well, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like just when you thought you were safe to go back to the beach.
Yeah.
Or the whatever. A little bit of monkeypox.
We are frightened of Cornova.
Monkeypox. Oh, yeah. You should dub in. Like,
we are frightened of
monkeypox.
Don't be afraid of
monkeypox.
We will not be kissing or hugging. I can't. Nope. Until they figure out this
monkeypox.
We're going to get banned, shadow banned for misinformation.
I'm sure we already are.
Yeah.
Because I used the word Ava Max in a caption. Vaccine misinformation?
Yeah.
Henny Hoomst.
Wash your hands, sweeties.
Wash your hands, sweeties. Yeah, this is a whole new one. I still have to read, worrying threads on Twitter about it. I haven't yet because I said one thing at a time.
Yeah, I can't anymore.
It's too much.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, anyway, until we deal with that,
yeah,
something more positive. Let's talk about births. Different kind of births. Oh, well.
Not sure why anyone would want to bring new life into this world.
Yeah,
No,
exactly.
Just kidding. I'm joking.
Well,
Not really.
yeah,
I'm sorry.
Not really. The rising seas. Anyway.
Literally. When my family asked when they were getting grandkids, I looked at them and I was like...
There was just a viral tweet that was like, my grandparents want grandkids. The best I can do is alcoholism.
Yeah. You want my Tamagotchi? I don't know. You can
best
sign
I can
up
do
for
is
the
plants
Sims 4.
personally. Yeah.
It's a Memorial Day sale, not sponsored.
I've got a Monstera Deliciosa. Does that count as a child?
Oh, I just planted new flowers. Look.
Oh, they're
Yeah.
sprouting. She's sprouting.
She's sprouting.
What's that?
Forget-me-nots.
Oh, little Sky Ferreira. Don't forget me nots.
Yeah. Okay, anyway.
Also, I am drinking ice water because it is
Hot.
87, 88
Mhm.
degrees outside.
It's too hot.
It's too hot.
Say my name.
However,
you know who I am. It's too hot.
It's unintentionally giving you the Drag Race edit where
Oh,
the girls are just... Oh, that refreshing... It's Ava Max Diet Coke. Coke Max. What was it called?
I forget.
Coca-Cola Max. I don't think it was Max.
what
I
the
think
hell
I'm just
was
putting
it?
her name in it. It's the one that tasted like the Galaxy, which tastes like raspberries.
I literally forgot. Not Space
Fine.
Coke.
Space.
That's what everyone
No,
was
that's
calling
when
it.
you send Twinks up to space, and then. Anyway,
breaking news.
breaking news, breaking water.
Oh,
Yeah,
breaking dishes.
breaking dishes, breaking water.
Well, the Bobby's gonna probably
yes,
be breaking dishes soon.
Yep.
Terrible twos incoming.
Yeah, she didn't drop an album, but she did drop a Bobby.
Mhm,
Congratulations.
a little rude boy popped out.
Yes. Rihanna, Fenty. Now, when she did the pregnancy reveal, she did seem rather far along. And I
Yeah.
remember we were like, that seems like it's going to be any minute, not so much like 9 months from now.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Who was closest when we guessed?
Oh.
Did I say June?
I do think you said June.
Close enough.
Yeah.
Price is right. I win.
Yeah, prices are soaring.
Oh, yeah, they are. Where's she going to get her formula from? No, sorry.
Where are we going to get the formula from?
Sorry.
Not from space, not from Ava Max. Where are we going with this? Rihanna had her Bobby. She did not drop a surprise double album as I was hoping, along with the baby. She had other plans to just have the baby, I guess. And yeah, we just want to say congratulations. And we are excited to buy Fenty Baby.
Probably incoming.
Yeah, probably diapers, binkies, rocking things,
Mhm.
rocking horse. There's options.
Yeah.
Definitely baby socks. She's already in the sock industry.
Oh.
Yeah. That's Fenty X Savage. There were socks.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Well, we stand.
We do. Yes, we stan babies. We don't always stan the mother pop that comes with it, but that's the price you pay.
Not for me, but
Yeah. No. You know, I'm just not feeling this one.
no. I am destined to be the gay uncle.
The gunkle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Mhm.
There for a short time, not a long time. A little visit, a selfie.
We're only here for a short time, so just have a good
Yeah.
time. If you know, you know.
Oh, it's true.
Well, Rihanna, welcome to the world.
Well, she's
Little
been
rude
here.
boy.
Oh, little rude boy.
Mhm.
Welcome to the world. And your debut begins any day now. So start training for your pop career.
She'll post it right after we're done recording.
Oh, I'm sure.
'Cause
Yeah.
that always happens.
Yeah, we do need a name as well. Should we do
Oh.
a name guess?
I don't
feel
know.
like I know that one of the Kardashians is called it, I believe, the Kardashian Babies, but Rain would make a lot of sense, honestly, because that Rihanna Rain.
Oh,
I could see a Rain Fenty happening or something related to legacy. I don't know.
King.
King. Like, I would not be
Wait, so what's
surprised.
her actual technical last name?
Fenty.
Yes. Okay. Sorry, there's so many.
Yes.
The Right Honorable.
The Right Venerable Honorable Excellent Robin Rihanna Fenty. Yeah.
Rain Fenty is chic.
Honestly, yeah.
King Fenty is also
King
chic.
Fenty. It could definitely be something sort of like what's that? Regal. Gilded glamour.
Regal Fenty.
Regal Fenty. Stuart Fenty.
Oh, wait, that actually kind of has... That's rich sounding.
It'll sound like money. It could be money Fenty. We'll just have to wait and see. Or, actually, what is ASAP's real name? Let's find out. ASAP Rocky. Rakim. Oh, it could be like a Rakim Jr.
Ooh, I wonder if they'll go with R because they both have R's.
It's possible. Regardless, she'll be posting it an hour after this is uploaded, rendering it all entirely outdated.
Yep. Congratulations. Happens a lot.
It does. Sure does.
Well, speaking of news that happens after we record, we also want to quickly send our love to Britney, who shared news last week, late last week, that she unfortunately suffered a miscarriage.
Yeah, we just wanted to send our love and support to Britney and Sam. Unfortunately, that was the news from Britney, but
and she's asked for privacy.
Yes.
So that is what she will get. So stop fucking leaving shitty comments.
Here we go again.
On her fucking Instagram.
We're moving on from the Instagram.
Anyway, sorry. We're going to have fun today. There's a lot of good things to talk about.
There's a lot of media.
And good new music to take your tits and shake them out to.
Yeah. There's a media overload this week. I did feel a bit like I can't consume all of this.
Yeah, I fully shut down at the beginning of the week.
There are shows I haven't seen yet and albums I haven't listened to because there was a lot. Legendary kicked off. Drag Race kicked off. There's a lot. Some albums dropped.
I just want to be outside.
It's too hot.
It is, but it's also like I just
want to touch grass.
Yeah. That's what I meant. Like be in air under the clouds.
That I feel very, very much so.
Well, anywho, someone who did not have their tits out because they were covered fully in a graduation robe.
Cap and gown.
How do we even pronounce this now? It's the Dr. Dr. Taylor Swift officially got a Doctorate of Fine Arts, which is, I'm going to try to butcher this, honoris causa?
Okay.
Sure. From NYU.
Yes.
What can't she do?
Can't think of a single thing.
Yeah, this is a honorable award degree.
Yes.
People are mad.
Well,
but like, I don't care.
That's the way it is, to quote Celine. But yeah, she delivered the commencement speech for the graduates at NYU, New York 2022. And then also, I think it was a do-over for the 2020 girls.
Oh.
I think so. Because they never got to have that.
Right.
Yeah. So she received an honorary Doctor of Fine Arts, and she gave a speech veiled as life hacks, according to The Independent.
I thought it was good.
I thought it was good, too. There were some funny moments. She had relatable moments, as Taylor does.
Self-aware.
And I thought it was good actual advice. It was very solid. I think one of the best moments was when she talked about living with the cringe, which, to be fair, is like even millennial to refer to the cringe. So it was sort of like ironically cringe to talk about cringe, but she said that. It was very meta.
Yeah, she was making a good point.
She was like, whatever you're wearing right now, you're going to make fun of in 10 years. And it's good to make fun of that. She's like, don't even try to be cool because you're not going to be cool forever. And she is correct unless you're Rihanna. But otherwise, yep. It was a good speech. You can check out the full version everywhere. And yeah,
commencement speech, Taylor's version.
Yep.
Oh, what was that? I hear sirens. Oh, she's
Taz
already here.
management coming.
Oh,
you cannot quote her directly without her express permission. See you in court.
Sirens go off.
Oh, and I also liked, she said, it seems to me there's a false stigma around eagerness in our culture of unbothered ambivalence. This outlet perpetuates the idea that it's not cool to want it. And I really loved this because I do feel it's very easy to be cynical, mean, bitchy, especially on social media, when somebody expresses earnest desires or interest in things. The shutdown, the quote tweet is always, going to do
dump.
numbers, totally. And it really discourages people from earnestly enjoying things. So I always like that. And I like that she's always made that a point because she's overly earnest all the time, which gets her made fun of a lot. And I like that because as somebody who indulges in what some people would say are guilty pleasures in pop music, I like people who are unapologetically into whatever they're into and earnest. So I like that point from Taylor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wow, are we stans?
I just got on my Swift soapbox. I ordered that off the Reputation Tour merch stand.
You know what? I like her. I liked this.
Yeah, and I think people enjoyed it as well. I know there was backlash online, but I feel like if it's ever a pop star, there's backlash. Like giving a speech, it's like, oh, what is she?
Yeah. Who does she think she is?
Who does she think she is?
Also, shout out to the class of 2022.
You did it.
The girls.
Hello.
The fine arts.
Shout out to your purple lights also on the Empire State Building. I've really been tracking the lights lately.
Oh, yeah. You have
I have a good view of the Empire State Building, and I didn't realize that it's a whole thing. Like, that every night the lights mean something.
Yeah.
And so now you can go to the calendar and you can see, and they had a nice purple array on the night of their graduation. It pops off. Sometimes I post it if I think it's a especially good show or if the light means something iconic, especially during the 40th anniversary of the Teletubbies. No, 40th. That's too much. It was like 25th or something.
Wow.
Maybe it was 40th.
I don't know.
But it was. That sounds too many years on Tinky Winky. she's 2. But they did the Teletubbies colors, which we simply have to stand, and had them at the building.
Yeah, and sometimes they sync it to music.
Yes.
So you can tune into the DJ.
Yeah.
We gotta get you up there.
Thing. Oh my God. Can you imagine?
Yeah. You're like, wow, I've never seen this high before.
Have you gone up there? Have you done that?
No, that is the one thing that I have not.
Yeah.
Done.
I did it once when I was like 8 visiting with family. And yeah, it was high up. I didn't like it.
I've never even been in the building. Isn't that weird? I've been here 16 years. Never.
There's
done
a fun like ride thing. There's like a simulator that you do as well that you like flying through New York. But yeah, I mean, I tend to not accidentally not do like the most obvious things here. I just went to the New York Public Library for the first time. I live right by it.
Oh yeah,
it's gorgeous. Spoiler alert.
Well, it's also very touristy, these places.
Yeah.
So it's tough.
But I guess it's like they're so touristy that you don't think of even doing it. And it's like you should probably see what the big fuss is about eventually. Yeah. Just Times Square is never worth it.
No.
Never worth it.
No.
Mm-hmm. If you're a pop star, you need to go and get your selfie with your New Music Friday billboard. But otherwise, you got to stay away.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is the new thing for the girls. That billboard, that skinny New Music Friday.
Oh, yeah. The little skinny one that they're redoing.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. She's getting a makeover.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Is she getting wider?
I think so, actually. Okay. And she's getting a roof deck.
Ooh.
Yeah. So now there will be a roof deck that you can be right under the ball.
Okay.
That little skinny tower that's above the
yeah, of course.
The police department thing.
Yep.
You know?
Wow. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Changes. Shout out to New York.
Shout out to New York. It's been waiting for you. Shout out to the 212.
If you know the words. This is for New York. Oh, yeah. It's so cute seeing all the little graduates like roaming.
I know.
Oh.
Hopes and dreams. We had them once.
I know. Well, my graduation was ruined. That's a different story. But
I was just thinking about that. I don't remember mine. Like it's almost like a hole in my memory. Like I guess it's kind of the same as when you have a big life event like a wedding or something. It's a blur. Because I very vaguely remember the day.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Mine was Radio City. And the song was I Got a Feeling by the Black Eyed Peas. which was
2010?
iconic. Yeah.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. And the ballad was The Climb.
Oh, very iconic.
And I remember I was like such a hater.
Yeah.
I was like, ew, I can't believe they picked Miley Cyrus.
I went to a Jewish liberal arts school outside of Boston, and I think it was like Regina Spektor. And like it was a very artsy scene. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But anyway,
Bops.
I got a feeling would have been good, suitable.
Yeah, it was very weird being like in Radio City, and then all of a sudden it's just like bam, 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 and I was like, what?
Oh my god,
party's here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, literally, it was like that era of like Jersey Shore and then graduating.
Yeah,
iconic.
Shout out to the cast of Jersey Shore who's currently boycotting MTV.
Oh, that also happened this week.
That did happen this week. A joint notes app statement.
Where's the beach?
Yeah.
The joint note app thing was so stupid. Like,
you can't stop the sands of time or the reboots and all of that. That all happens. Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, they always try the next generation. Degrassi, the new generation.
Yeah.
It's always going to be cyclical. And yeah, it sounds like MTV's trying to reboot Jersey Shore with
I'm here for it.
New cast of hopefully entertaining Guidos.
I hope they're in Belmar.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
But the original cast is not feeling it.
They got their own
they got family
thing
vacation.
For years.
Yeah.
Also, it's just weird to me that they're so against it. Like, I understand that they are Jersey Shore.
Yeah.
They need to understand. Like, I don't think they understand that they will always be
Yeah.
Like, this is not taking away from
the
legacy. And if you reboot it and it does well and it lives on, your show that is old is going to live on streaming. Yeah. You're still going to get like, you're still going to be relevant.
I'm sure they're
going to bring you back.
I'm sure it's the royalties thing. I'm sure they want like a bigger piece of the pie of the Jersey Shore legacy. Probably. Maybe.
They'll bring you back for an episode. You'll get paid again. Like,
and they can do it like Housewives of New York and have the veterans versus the newbies seasons going side by side. A little crossover episode.
Mm-hmm.
Snooki punching a new girl.
Oh, like iconic.
There's lots of options. Yeah.
Because that's the thing too, is like when a series kind of fizzles out and dies and then you can't find it on streaming anywhere.
Yeah.
It kind of sucks. But like they'll obviously put all of it.
Yeah.
Girls, just relax.
Yeah. Embrace it.
Mm-hmm. I did like the tweets that were like the hard work in question, and it was all video clips because the statement said like all of the hard work we've put in, and then Twitter dragged them by saying the hard work in question with snippets. So it's Dina in the back of the cab being like, I don't understand when a shot, and Sammy's like, okay, I am here and I'm staying whether you like it or not.
Well, I mean, so many iconic moments.
Yeah.
Reality TV
so
gold.
Come into my room, call me a cunt, and then walk downstairs. Diana, Dina, whatever the fuck your fucking name is.
Ronnie, stop.
Get real. And then she's got the bangles clinging up.
First of all, and second of all,
this is going to be so bad.
I could monologue that whole scene.
The whole season, really.
It's so good.
Yeah.
Oh, iconic.
Well, speaking of changing seasons.
Oh, yeah. Ooh. Yeah.
Rolling
and
right
girls
along.
Who need to give it up.
Girls,
I'm sorry.
Oh, well, there's a singing competition on the air.
Yep.
Called The Voice, which is ironically more well known for its judges than its contestants. And that's not even shade. That's just objectively The Voice's situation. It's a revolving door of celebrity judges. And the upcoming season was just announced, and we've got 2 outs and 2 ins. So Blake Shelton and John Legend still in, but Kelly Clarkson out, Ariana Grande out, and now instead we have the return of Gwen Stefani. So they're going to have Gwen and Blake together again.
Oh, no. Yeah. I didn't even realize that till you just said it. That's right. Yeah. They're a couple.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And introducing, although she was a guest mentor once, Camila Cabello. Cabello.
Find the note. Find the note.
Camila is joining as the fourth coach, and
It's giving Cher.
it's giving swivel chair. It's giving rotating chair.
Don't give him that. Don't give him that. That's too good.
It's too good. Oh, she's gonna use it as a caption. No, she's not because they broke up. But maybe she still will. It's giving revolving red swivel chair.
Yeah. Oh.
Well, whatever keeps you out of the recording studio is a win for all of us. No, that's overly harsh.
Yeah, listen, I can't sing, so I really should not have an opinion on this.
Uh-huh.
However,
Oh, here we go.
I would have a hard time as a contestant sitting there and being told that I can't sing by you know what I'm saying? Like, I hope someone out there says it.
I think the probably having the X Factor experience is what made it an obvious choice for them.
Yeah.
The shit that I've seen, you don't have that many.
You know what? I hope she has a fun time. And we've got Gwen back.
I'm sure we'll get some funny clips out of it.
We'll get some funny clips. I am, maybe this will bully Gwen into something. Maybe another, Baby Don't Lie.
Justice for Baby Don't Lie.
You never know, because they do need to promote things when they're on that show. So it'll probably be like...
And Kelly needs a break.
Oh, Kelly needs a break. That was actually the best news of the whole thing.
Yes.
Is that she's off it. That's one step closer to this divorce album and everything else that we're waiting for from her. So she's too booked and busy.
Mm-hmm.
It's very fortunate she's not on this anymore.
She might be the hardest working legend of the year.
I mean, what can't she do? What job doesn't she take? She does. The show alone, the Kelly Clarkson show, should be her only show.
Mm-hmm.
Her only thing she's doing. I mean, it is crazy. The Voice American Song Contest and her show was at the same time at one point. No, too much.
Legend.
Take a break and finish that album.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I don't know about you. Say what you want, but I saw Zero Beauty at The Voice.
Oh.
I think it's time that we pivot to a new segment.
New?
It's so new, it's old.
Say what you want, but I saw Zero Beauty at this year's Dragcon. What happens to the glamour?
I'm going to look it up.
Yes, everyone, it is time for a segment that we like to call High Fashion. So editorial.
Guys, this is awesome.
This is a billboard.
This is super high fashion.
Oh my God, that's so high fashion.
So high fashion.
Oh my God, what is it called?
Oh, yeah.
Gia Gunn is at it again.
And I fucking love it.
Our most reliable villain of Drag Race.
Agent of Chaos.
Knower of Vroom Vroom.
Yeah.
Master of wonky eyelashes. And CEO of Milk and Cookies. Miss Gia Boom Boom Gunn.
So it was Dragcon.
It was Dragcon.
In LA.
Yeah.
And Gia Gunn went on Twitter and tweeted, say what you want, but I saw Zero Beauty at this year's Dragcon. What happened to the glamour? And a lot of people took it seriously and went in.
Yep, they did. That was their first mistake, including our favorite fighter and Christina stan.
Yeah.
Farrah Moan.
Ex-Tina impersonator.
Yes.
No.
And my favorite drag queen that I apparently saw when I was blackout in Vegas.
Oh, yeah, her ball sack fell out.
Right.
Oh, sorry.
Didn't see it.
I
don't
did.
remember it.
Yep. Popped right out of the leotard, girl.
Yep.
Like, boop.
Flashback to, you can check that out on the 2013 episode of It's Britney Bitch. Yeah.
Oh, wow. What a year.
What a year.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
It's almost 10 years ago.
10 years.
Ew.
Are you aware that Farrah Moan used to be like a emo scene, like MySpace legend?
No.
I didn't know that either. And I was seeing a Gen Zer on TikTok do like recaps of where are they now. And they're like, you might remember They're actually Farrah Moan now. And I'm like, what?
Oh.
Yeah. Anyway.
Wow.
Farrah Moan clapped back a few times.
So she tweeted, I know somebody that looks like the human embodiment of the Scream mask. Didn't just come for everybody's Dragcon looks. LOL.
But my favorite was actually the follow-up to that one. When she tweeted, we've upset Miss Ketamine Continental 2022.
Oh, that was a good one.
I just feel
Nobody was killed. Stonewall.
is going to be used out of context about any canceled Thai tea gay.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be like, here comes Miss Ketamine Continental.
I wish there was a soundbite to it.
Yes.
That could be used on TikTok.
I know.
Like, look, here comes Miss Ketamine Continental. And she's just someone walking.
Yeah.
Someone do that.
Yeah.
Some gay out there.
Narrate it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you just did. It's probably going to be yours that goes viral.
I know. I can't go to Thai tea till June, so.
Oh, is there a time limit?
What do you mean?
Like, how come?
Because I'm working Sundays.
Oh.
Yeah. So once I'm not doing that, then I can go to Thai tea.
I wonder if somebody's going to show up in a sash, a custom sash that says Miss Ketamine Continental.
Gays, if you're out
Gia
there.
might. She might have the sense of humor for it. I don't know.
Miss Ketamine Continental.
Yeah.
With a crown.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
But there was a little bit of an indirect back and forth between the two. I'll just say this. If you can't find the instant humor in Gia Gunn, then I feel bad for you because I think she's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, I don't know if I feel bad for you, but like you don't have a sense of humor.
Yeah, that's why
Yeah.
I kind of feel bad for you. Shout out to people who don't get Gia Gunn's humor. I kind of feel bad for you.
Yeah, she's just always funny.
She's
How do
always
you not
funny.
think she's funny?
Right. Like, I will take any drag she has of me, anything, because
Mhm.
it's like, yes, it's so good.
Yeah.
So,
This is a place for legends.
yeah. This is a place for
Well,
legendary
there's
legends
room
stars.
for everyone. Let's just say that.
Oh my god. Yeah. So be on your
Which wasn't that comment fat phobic
which one?
when she was like, "There's room for everyone." Let's just say that.
Oh, I don't remember who she was talking about.
I think
at
it was.
the time.
Yeah, I think it was fat phobic.
Oh.
I don't. I'm gonna
Well,
keep...
she certainly has a track record, but I do have
Mhm.
to say,
the other
highly
one, her being like,
entertaining.
"Oh," like everything she does is just fucking funny,
Sure is.
except for like the anti-mask.
Oh, I mean, that's
Stuff,
like
but,
part
like-
of her thing. She's a full nightmare.
Yeah. Like I said last week,
Yeah.
everyone that is entertaining, not everyone,
Yeah.
a lot of people who are entertaining are problematic.
Everyone is embarrassing.
Yeah.
Yeah. At this point, chicks, the dolls are the dolls.
Oh, are the dolls, darling. Oh no, I saw on my Instagram story someone posted a photo of themselves with all their white gay friends and said the dolls, and I was like, no.
That's a whole other nightmare.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The dolls are darling.
Well, speaking of
Chad,
legends,
Kyle, and Tom.
Speaking
Anyway.
of legends and icons and iconic people in iconic places.
Mhm.
Good morning, Rita Ora. We're talking about you.
Two absolute icons sitting next to each other at the DIOR Men's fashion show
Mhm.
over in the past few days. When was it? This past week.
Yep.
Legentina and Rita Ora
Sat next to each other.
next to each other at the fashion show. I can only imagine what they discussed.
Probably nothing.
Maybe nothing.
Christina probably did not speak to her.
That might be possible. Yeah. And Taika Waititi was next to Rita, obviously, her boyfriend, director, Marvel. You never know. Maybe Christina was like, I love your work. If you're looking for any more superheroes.
She probably would.
Christina Aguilera in a Marvel movie would end me. It would be everything.
Her superpower would just be like screaming.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, absolutely.
Like if you play League of Legends, do you know Cho'Gath?
Mhm.
How he like screams and it mutes people or silences them? Yeah, that would be
'Cause there's-
Christina.
The woman was too stunned to speak is basically the effect that it has.
Yeah. Or it's like Cassiopeia's ult.
Yeah.
If you get it, you get it.
Mm-hmm.
That was a very niche reference.
It was.
But someone out there got it. I see you, and you're giggling right now.
In any case, Aguilera happened, and we just want to celebrate that moment and feel this moment because they looked fantastic. No surprise there.
Oh, she slayed.
Yeah. And then Christina eventually did upload like a whole montage, which was perfect. No surprise there. Now, I believe you wanted to bring up some men.
Oh, yeah.
Or a man.
So a high fashion pick that I have for the week is Shawn Mendes at the JUNO Awards, which is in overseas places like Canada. Serve.
Yep.
And then the Tommy Hilfiger campaign.
Oh, yeah, that's where he got that nice coat for the Met Gala.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's a Tommy boy.
But the JUNO look was a slay.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of the JUNOs, shout out to Avril Lavigne, inventor of Canadian music, who performed a classic.
Yes, she did. I'm With You.
I mean,
she was also serving.
She actually was.
Mm-hmm.
I thought she looked gorgeous. Yeah. And it wasn't just like, skater boy, punky, whatever vibes. Like, it was kind of like the glam version of it.
Yeah, it's like the mature, but she still has that Avril.
Edgy punk vibe. I like to rock out.
Yeah, she's a rock girl.
Throw shit, get man. Yeah. Shout out to Avril. And she's not the only pop queen who slayed.
Nope.
In the
There's
city.
more.
There's the more, if you can believe it. We did bring her up earlier. It's from the climb to the Big Apple.
Yeah.
Miss Miley Cyrus stepped out in the city looking fantastic. So hot. Showed up for the NBC Upfronts where she announced the New Year's special is happening again with her, which is huge. And then she went to go see Chicago with Pam Anderson. Got to meet her backstage. Iconic photos and iconic places. But her looks when she was stepping out in the city.
The teased hair.
The hair.
Know what it was giving me? A little bit.
What?
Sable.
It was definitely.
The teased.
It was also giving...
With the bangs.
This is also going to be like a too niche reference that only 3 people will know. But there was a member of Atomic Kitten called Jenny Frost. And I saw several UK gays say, no, that's Jenny Frost. If you look her up, you might agree.
Okay, I'm looking that one up.
Looking that one up.
Oh my God, that literally looks like Miley and her mom combined.
Yes. Jenny Frost by Crash Landing on iTunes.
Oh my God, she's
everyone.
giving like Xtina and Britney here in this one.
Yes, completely.
Wow.
A legend. We stand Jenny Frost in this house.
Slay.
A slay. I'm so glad I got to bring her up. And speaking actually of UK legends, another one, Victoria Beckham did a Grazia full spread. She got Playboy ears on, sort of, like Madonna ears, actually. Madonna wore those ears. And she did a whole shoot for like all the editions of Grazia, like internationally. And it was a slay. It did remind me, though, that I had an early gay awakening. I don't know if this is the same for you, but Victoria and David Beckham did a shoot together. I don't know if you remember this.
It's in my Legends binder.
It's David Beckham's like butt crack tattoo of his son's name. Like, doesn't it say Romeo?
I don't know what it says.
Right.
I'm never going to get close enough to read it.
So. It was for W Magazine, and the feature was called American Idols. It was in 2007. I just remember the absolute like.
Oh yeah, Legends binder material.
Bisexual panic. Men. But it's so good, and just seeing her on the magazine was like, wait a minute, I remember a legendary shoot that I wanted to bring up because this cover, I remember it so posh and Bex, so hot, all of the photos together, her choppy highlight hair that everyone wanted. This was the shot that I was like, oh yes, I am gay. I am gay. Him in the tighty whities with, no, it was not Romeo, it was Brooklyn, is his fucking tramp stamp, but he does have all 3, Romeo, Cruise, and Brooklyn, on his back.
Wow.
Oh.
Cruising and Brooklyn.
Cruising in Brooklyn. Things we've all done.
Everyone's ears just perked up listening. Oh.
Oh my God. So yeah, shout out to the Beckhams. as always.
But we need you to reunite with the Spice Girls, though.
We do. Enough with the photos.
Yeah. We need you to step behind the microphone, not just the camera.
Anyhoomst.
Speaking of behind the camera, I think it's time for a little TikTok swak. Lots of happenings this week.
Lots happening all over the world, including the Queen of Coney Island herself, Miss...
Something fun. Something for the summertime. Something for the girls to, get ready and party to.
This is for the girls who get high by the beach. Miss Lana Del Rey is going off. She went to the Gucci party in Italy. First of all, she was singing all over Italy, just in general, an a cappella moment. She went to this high fashion party, and all of a sudden they played the dreaded Cedric Gervais EDM remix of Summertime Sadness that went #1 for 50 fucking...
Dreaded?
Yes, because it's like infamous that she fucking hated it, or so it was said, because she never acknowledged it. It was sort of this unspoken thing that she was like not into it. I feel just generally it was like, I think she disparaged it in an interview at one point, but it was not her vibe. Like that was like peak EDM while she was...
Maybe she didn't want anyone to think she was going electronic.
Yes. She didn't want you to get thrown.
To get too excited.
Yes. But in this moment of like redemption, a decade later, I guess, the DJ was playing at this party, and she just decided to put down her drink, get on the chair, and do a little dance, a little interpretive dance. And she went off in a way I haven't seen Lana go off. She looked so happy too. And it did just make the stand-up like flood back into my brain. I don't know what it was exactly, but like truly Born to Die was such a moment for me, and that whole era a decade ago. And I was like, oh fuck, I'm feeling it again. And then right after there was a whole W magazine spread, and it just made me like stan mode operated all over again, because I was like, maybe this new album is going to do it for me.
I think seeing her dancing to it shows a fun, not so serious side of her.
It was
and
needed.
I think she's gotten very serious lately.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah.
So this is fun. Kind of in the way that like Ali and AJ redoing their old hits. Mandy Moore coming around and warming up to her old music.
Yes.
Hillary, we need you to get on board next. But when the girls kind of acknowledge
the classic,
these things, because that song really is kind of a classic.
It is.
The locals go fucking nuts to that.
They do. And it was something that I think because it was so big, she was like, I am not acknowledging that. That is not me. I do all of this. And she went fully left lane with Ultraviolence and went hard and dark. And I feel like it was just nice to see. It's the same with Marina acknowledging Electra Heart. It's like
those
a lot
videos of Gaga drunk dancing to Chromatica songs, iconic.
You mean this summer?
Yeah. It was like
Chromatica ball?
Her dancing to like Rain on Me when she was like,
oh my god, yeah. It is so like, I guess, heartwarming to see. There has been quite a bit of a 2012-y sort of re-up for the girls. I mean, Florence, Marina, Charlie, Lana, like all of them, kind of the alt indie girls coming around again. And this, I don't know, it's nice to see. I like it. So yeah, shout out to Lana. And speaking of classics
and the summertime,
yes,
there was a video that is going viral on Twitter.
Sure is.
I posted on my stories earlier. It will get multiple uses. There's a drag queen who face planted. Cool for the Summer was blasting
at a pool party.
Yeah.
Now, there's context to that.
There is, because the universe works in funny ways.
Sure does.
Now, if you know, when Cool for the Summer first came out, Demi was performing at a pool party. I think it was a Pride event.
Yeah, I think so.
And the heel went out and fully face planted.
Fully,
like ate shit, flipped off the stage into the pool. And
was very cool for that summer.
Honestly, it was a mood.
It was a mood.
Like, that is cool for the summer. To me, is like pool party, you slip.
And I think a lot of people set it to like the moment the beat hits to when they flopped.
Yeah.
And same with the drag queen. We've got a lot of a lot of mileage from this already.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if there's something with the song.
I don't know. Literally in this video, it's like, take me down, and boom, just flips. Like, I don't even know what.
Do not perform this song near a body of water.
That's like the only place that people perform it.
I know.
It's cool for the
summer. Don't tell your mother and don't perform it near a body of water.
Take me down. Boom. Flips in the pool.
You definitely go nowhere near it.
No, this is me in Asbury Park.
Your penchant for like concussions.
I
you
can't
asking for it. This is you.
No, I really can't.
I know you can't. You can't.
The third one almost took me out. If I get a fourth, it's over.
It's over.
Nope.
Mm-mm. You're like
I'll be wearing a helmet.
You're a cat with 4 lives.
Literally. Oh, but yeah, seeing this made me like, my Fire Island days.
Yep. The short-lived Fire Island era. You can always make a comeback.
I know, my first year cracked my head open.
Well,
and I went back.
Yep. Cool for the summer indeed.
Yeah.
There's another viral video. It was a late-breaking addition to the news bulletin that we share. I saw this pop off like wildfire in the past 24 hours.
Yep.
Which is hilarious given that the song is now 8 years old.
That's how it happens.
That is how it happens. It's so organic. Yes, everyone, we're taking another Real Housewives detour. Miss Candy posted a TikTok of herself.
Fly above Chanteuse,
making her way to the stage at the Lovers and Friends Festival. And she just wrote, I was giving legs, hips, and body at the Lovers and Friends Festival. Now, along with that, she included a sound. I don't know what it was.
Unreal.
The memes are unreal. Twitter is calling it a BBL ancient chant.
Honestly, this could be transformed into like a summertime sadness EDM bob.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Purple disco machine needs to remix this.
Yes. Now, Legs, Hips, Body, which by the way walked so that hair, body, face could run, is by Candy, Portia, and D Woods of Danny Kane, with a slight feature from Funky Dineva. Remember from that era of YouTube?
Oh, that era.
Oh yeah. This is from 2014 for A Mother's Love, the musical.
Oh, which was on the show.
And it's just now doing the rounds with a quickness, and it is the tweets, the memes are good. We highly encourage you to check that out.
Mm-hmm.
I believe I saw her tweet out the link to it just to be like, oh, stream it now since it's making all this commotion.
And people will.
Yes.
I like Candy.
Oh, definitely. Mm-hmm. A lot of people were just like, I know this isn't the woman who wrote No Scrubs.
It is.
It is.
And Don't Be Tardy for the Party.
Exactly. She can...
And Fly Above.
She can write... Her pen knows no bounds. She can do funny. She can do
I think she's the richest housewife.
Well, that would make sense because of her...
do whatever.
Her royalties, for sure. And of course, Don't Think I'm Not is
Who
objectively...
Also known for that.
Yep.
That is...
Who said that? Trademarks everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
We love Candy. Candy Coated.
Hard Candy.
The sex toy line.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Candy by Mandy Moore.
We love all forms of Candy. Candy Shop. Yeah, so Legs, Hips, Body available now.
See which flavor you like.
Speaking of, actually, we're going to get into some new old music because looks like green hair and mechanical horses and redoing your classics is the thing now.
It is. There's only so many chords and only so many melodies.
There's only 12 notes. 2 Two icons have remastered, still iconic their works. One you'll be familiar with because she's been doing it for 4 years. Madonna has released the Frozen on Fire remix of Frozen, this being her third or fourth remix of Frozen.
Mm-hmm.
It features a new vocals, a new verse, which makes it the most interesting of them all, I suppose. She threatened us and then did a TikTok live that I think she got banned from.
She did.
I only could manage 2 minutes of it because I was ashamed because this psychic guy, Psychic, the guy who did the remix.
Iconic?
I wish.
Oh.
Imagine her doing the fucking interview.
Her popping in with Madonna.
I'm a Christian.
You make music for the homosexuals.
I wish. No, this Frozen on Fire mix, she did the TikTok live and I got really upset because I tuned in and he's like, he wears a mask like Marshmello or Deadmau5.
Did you see?
I saw
Marshmello
unmasked. That's a man.
The flavor.
Why would you hide behind that fucking marshmallow head? Looking like
I
that.
would marsh his mellow.
Oh my God.
Oh no.
Oh, double stuffed. I can't.
Oh my God.
My God. Shove your stick in me and roast me over a fire. No.
Not this again.
Oh my God.
Where's Kelly Rowland to tweet about it?
Spread me between 2 graham crackers. Oh, I can't. You don't stand men. That's disgusting.
That's disgusting. Yeah.
Anyway, back to Legends.
Back to
girls.
Psychic. So I tuned in and he goes, I like the one that's like, and she's like, don't tell me. And he's like, yeah, I love that one. And I just had like secondhand cringe embarrassment of like a man talking to Madonna and being like, what's that one? Like, oh God,
what an idiot.
You don't feel like any shame or like, I don't know. Anyway, I had to log out of that one.
That's embarrassing.
That's embarrassing.
I need to add that to I'll get canceled if I add that to the soundboard.
Well, that's embarrassing. And the Frozen on Fire remix is available for all interested. You know, I know you're craving another.
I don't mind it.
No, but it's also like, again, a fucking again.
Yeah.
However. Yeah. At the same time, more surprisingly, and done better.
Oh.
The legendary Miss Kylie Minogue did a collaboration with Magnum Ice Cream. Now, I did a quick deep dive because I had always thought it was the case. Magnum Ice Cream and Magnum Condoms, not the same company.
I had no idea there was Magnum ice cream.
Oh, I knew it, and I thought it was the same company for some reason. They should package them together at the supermarket. Mm. Anyway.
There's a concept there.
There's a concept there. Flavors. The classic Can't Get You Out of My Head got a remix by a very cool DJ, EDM, producer, remixer, Peggy Goo. And she did a midnight remix of this song. She's from South Korea and she now lives in Berlin. And I was just starting to deep dive on her because I was like, this remix is good. I need to know more about her.
I started following her like 3 months
ago.
Yeah. And then I saw this and I was like, wait a minute.
Oh my God, that's so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, she is very cool. And this remix is great. They even did a clever little remix video for it where Peggy sort of like mind travels into the original video for Can't Get You Out of My Head. And there's new backgrounds and stuff. That's a lot of effort for a ice cream promo. But I thought it's great. And the whole concept is remixing the classics because I guess the ice cream is like doing remixes of flavors. So, I mean, if you got the money.
All the flavors.
That's a concept.
That is a concept. But that would be embarrassing.
No, I think, well, yeah, if she sang that, I would not be happy.
Like, there's just like, like in the video, how they're like a body, like forms.
Yeah.
Just be like.
She could have remixed Chocolate, too.
Oh. Integrated marketing.
Yeah. But I mean, this is a success in my opinion. I thought the remix was really fresh and modern. So I hate a half-hearted marketing opportunity or ploy or whatever, but I felt like this remix was done well, and they kind of went above and beyond, in my opinion. I'm gonna write about it. I think.
Agreed.
I'm into it.
Love when a girl goes electronic.
It's a concept. And you do have some electronic picks.
I do. I have
Quite
a
a few.
little bit of a moment here for
A little
the girls.
mini playlist.
It's been a while.
Yes.
New Music Fridays have not been giving.
Right.
But this week, I have a selection for the girls.
The finest selection.
And in order from like energy levels.
Carrie Hilson energy?
Yeah.
Okay.
But, that song's so good.
It sure is.
How can we get that to be like popular again?
I was just thinking that. Like, I feel like there could be some sort of TikTok trend.
Taking all of my energy.
But they got to like slow it and reverb it, and then somebody does something dramatic.
Energy.
Yeah. There's a concept.
Something like that.
Yep.
Anywho, so first track is called Daydream by Blonde Maze. It's like a mix of Purity Ring and Shalou. Poolside daytime moment for you.
Check.
Next up, When the Sun Goes Down by Bound to Divide and Lauren Lament. Unsure how to pronounce that, sorry. That's like sunset. You know, the sun's starting to set. You're, feeling a little buzzed.
Yep.
We Don't Stand Men, but my number one most played of last year, Sieb.
Oh, yeah.
Has remixed their song from like forever ago, Drink About. The Wolfgang We and Marcus Nebby remix, Bop. Then we have Purple Disco Machine's Lizzo remix, About Damn Time.
Which is
Bop.
slaying the charts right now.
Yes.
Because it's a TikTok trend and it happened kind of organically.
Yeah.
As far as I can tell, somebody came up with a dance and now Reese Witherspoon's doing it.
Oh.
Everyone.
Well, it's about damn time.
It's about damn time.
Yeah.
And this is the way, one of the ways to really chart. So
I liked the one TikTok that was someone filming their boyfriend, and he's like, every time I log on TikTok, my whole entire feed is just pump me up, and she's just filming his genuine reaction.
Oh, I love that. Yep, it's the truth.
But this is good. Also, his Rain on Me remix is really good.
Oh, Purple Disco Machine is it.
But I feel like he's getting better.
Yeah.
Like, if you listen to it, like he's really, not that he wasn't good, but you know what I'm saying.
It's getting more complex.
Yes.
The production.
So we stand that. And then my song of the week, Summer Smash. I feel like this is going to be on repeat for a while.
Yep.
Sigala and Talia Mar, Stay the Night.
Oh, yeah. Bop. Yeah. I mean, they kind
Holy
of
shit,
always
they
slay.
snapped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They do. They're very reliable in a sort of like Oregon City. Who else? Like who was killing it for a while there consistently with
Heidi Montag.
Heidi Montag. No, the string. Clean Bandit. Like the collabs were like boom, 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 like hit, hit, hit. Yeah.
Bop.
Bop.
It's so good. I was also thinking this could be Chromatica adjacent.
Oh. We still need our opener.
Oh, yeah.
Which actually segues perfectly into the next song because she wants it bad. And I'm not talking about Addison Rae.
Oh. Still no Addison Rae.
Still no fucking Addison Rae.
How embarrassing.
Anyway, we're not talking about Addison, however. We're talking about somebody who, in an interview, said that they would love to, they've tried to, they've reached out to Babe. They've done all the things, and now it's just in Gaga's hands. We're talking about Rina Sawayama, who is back with a new era. This whole thing happened since the last time we recorded. Announced Hold the Girl, album 2, coming September 2nd. Lead single, This Hell, teased through pamphlets. Rina's Going to Hell, and performed it live. And yeah, her Shania referencing country, ironic, Born This Way, banger. That's probably the description.
There's so many shades of Gaga in this.
Very much so. Super Born This Way. I'm getting Electric Chapel. I'm getting Judas. I'm getting very much that. It's kind of tongue-in-cheek lyricism.
Heavy Metal Lover.
Yes.
One of the best Gaga songs.
Yes. And like thematically, it's Born This Way in the sense of like, well, if we're all LGBTs, I'll see you there.
Yeah.
It's very that. Like, if we're all going to burn, see you there. You know, it comes at a topical time in pop culture anyway, with all the things happening politically. And, you know, a lot of our girls do have our LGBT anthems.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. I heard that she has been listening to Xenomania and Girls Aloud as inspiration, and some people claimed that this song has that. I didn't hear that. It didn't pass my Aloud check, really. Perhaps the silly lyrics and structure maybe a little bit, but
no, I heard Gaga.
For me it was giving more Gaga-esque energy. And then of course she said she's listening to a lot of female country artists, and you get that Shania reference and a little bit of that like country lick to it. But yeah, we're excited for Rena. We're waiting to see. We're holding the girl until September 2nd. Excited to see what comes of this era and all of the pop explosion, because she is one to do a put it all in a blender kind of situation. Max Martin meets, you know, angry guitars and all that at once.
Yeah. All that timing would work as a Chromatica opener.
For sure. Yeah. There's been names floated. Charlie, Rena.
Sigala.
I
did check their tour schedule. They are free. I'm going to get canceled
so is
for
Addison,
suggesting a man over.
Yes, you will be.
Whenever I said it.
You know what? It could be like, it could happen. I don't know.
I want to shake my tits.
Well, I have a feeling that's what... well, I can't even promise that. It's probably going to be Tom Cruise dropping from a plane.
Oh, no. I forgot about that.
Talk to you about...
Hold my hands.
Yeah.
Has anyone made that a dance remix yet?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I haven't heard it.
Yeah. I think the second a Lady Gaga song drops, a Brazilian instantly fetches it and throws a beat on it and puts it on SoundCloud.
Hit the slay button.
They hit the slay button on it. There's a pre-made button for it. Speaking of hitting the slay button, which is funny because I was thinking of this compilation before this announcement. Now that's what I call music. Now that's what I call F word.
Let's talk about the F word.
For the first time ever, I think.
Oh.
Isn't it?
I guess it must be.
I think it is the first time ever.
Yeah.
They have released... Now that's what I call pride.
Yeah, that's what I call
yeah, literally.
That was fighting for gay rights, and people were killed.
Oh my God. Yes, a massive, because of course the gays need it, 4 CD collection of iconic gay anthems. And I do...
Actual CD.
Actual
printed.
CD. I do kind of think they nailed it, honestly.
They... slayed this, to
like,
be honest.
There are some selections that are pretty inspired. Share
now
Believe.
That's what I call slay.
Yes. Share Believe, Xenomania mix. I mean, just talking about them now, that's pretty iconic. But like My All Club mix, hello. There's a whole section actually where
Euphoria, Loreen, Dancing on My Own, Robin.
Mm-hmm. It's pretty fucking good. There's a section that really goes off though. I mean, Grace Jones, I Need a Man. That's like a specific reference. That's fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. Of course, you got classics like CeCe Peniston, Finally, I'm Every Woman, Shaka Khan.
Anywhere, Rita Ora.
All the classics are here.
Dancing with a Stranger, Sam Smith, Normani, Bob.
You've got new, you've got olds. It's a good set. I will be honest. That's so shady. I didn't realize they included Shawn Mendes, If I Can't Have You.
Oh.
That's so shady.
I mean, he would have had to approve it, right?
I think so. That's
Wow.
so interesting. Wow. Some of them are like, okay, well, that's just what's popping now. Like, The Weeknd and Ariana Grande, Save Your Tears is like...
That's not a gay anthem.
That's not a gay anthem. That's just a good
Into
song.
You should have been on here.
Oh, my God. Exactly. Yeah. I mean... Every compilation can't be perfect, but I do think that this was a surprisingly great set. They've got Liza, my God. They've got a lot.
Speaking of now music.
Uh-oh.
Did I ever tell the story how I've only shoplifted once and it was an accident?
No.
And it was a Now Music CD.
you just had it clutched in your gay hands and you were so excited. You walked outside and you were like, oh, wait a minute.
Yeah. It was at like a record store in Jersey and I was holding it. And then my mom was like, we're leaving. So we walked out, but I still had it in my hands and I didn't realize it until I got into the car.
Oh my God.
And I was like, oh my God, I can't say anything. Like, what do I do? I accidentally stole it.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Prison.
Mm-hmm.
Jail.
It was
Police?
now 7.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, classics all around.
In My Pocket, Mandy Moore. Bop.
I have never
had a dream come true. S Club 7. Like, looking at this cover, the image of the cover, I'm having anxiety because I still feel so bad and guilty.
The only time I ever stole was a Pokemon card in 4th or 5th grade, and it was, I believe, an oddish. I'm not positive, but my family I didn't get Pokemon cards yet, and I was so jealous of the boys who were trading it in class that during recess or whatever, I grabbed one from one of his little, the trading card binders.
The binders.
And I just wanted a shitty one because I wasn't going to take a holographic Charizard or something. And I got home and immediately, this is extremely me. First thing I did, I walk in the door. I told my mother I stole a Pokemon card. And she was like, well, you got to give that back to Jeff. All right, Jeff, I'm still sorry. I went to your home in shame. I handed it to you. And I remember I handed it to him and he's like, you can keep it if you want.
You're like, it's just an oddish.
Yeah. And I was like, no, I can't. That's extremely me behavior. I cannot hold down a lie to save my life.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Boys. Boys with Pokemon cards.
Trauma.
I can't believe you took an oddish.
Well, I love gloom, so I think I was just aiming for gloom, but a lot of unpacking and sharing this episode.
Now that's what I call jail. Basically.
That's how this episode ends.
Oh.
Yeah. Well.
Gay rights.
There's so much that I still have to catch up on. There's the new Uffie album that I still have to dive into. There's Legendary. I hear a Keke Palmer performance happens. I mean, there's a lot that I still have to dig into, admittedly. There's too much happening.
Yeah.
But I will be. Sometimes it's content overload.
Yeah.
And then you're forced to just immediately retreat into what you know, which is Dannii Minogue's Neon Nights on repeat. Oh, perfectly set, actually. Dannii Minogue, breaking news, is hosting a gay reality show in the UK. 12 sexy singles are heading to Europe. And I guess the concept is you kiss somebody that they deem is your match from the jump, the first episode. And then you do the mingling and you see if the one you kissed was the one who you'll end up with at the end. It's called I Kissed a Boy, which I hate that name.
Oh.
It could have been any Dannii Minogue song title. I know. I'm extremely jealous. I was not aware this is happening. I would have applied just to be in her presence. But yeah, I mean, gay rights and ally.
What if you make out in the first episode and you're like, absolutely not? And you can sit there the whole time.
Well, then I think you mix and mingle after that.
Oh.
I think the challenge is like, are you meant to be with this person that you first kissed when you got there,
or are you? It'll be.
I'm a little confused on the concept. It's an 8-part reality series. 10 single men. They head to Europe. Before they arrive, the contestants are paired with who's considered their strongest match. The pair will immediately kiss to test the waters and see if there's a spark. Over the course of the series, they're able to get to know each other freely without any attachments. That just sounds like a Friday night to me.
I was gonna say,
I've never not walked into a club. Yeah. Who has not immediately kissed somebody at the club, and then you decide if you want to leave with them after surveying the scene?
Yeah,
sounds like
Thai tea.
Does sound like. And Dannii said, there's millions of people in the UK looking for love, and I believe love is for everyone. I'm so thrilled for a gay dating show to be entering a sea of other dating shows that have existed for years. This gives me a flutter of love feeling inside, just to be part of it. Queen, ally. But yeah, it's going to be gross, I'm sure. I think it's going to be fucking... As if they're not all going to be fucking.
Yeah.
That's always what it comes down to when I think of a gay dating show. It's like, but you're all in one room? We're all in one home?
Yeah.
We're all in one hole?
Honestly.
Like, how does that work?
It doesn't.
You have to have really traditionalist gays who truly don't feed into that, I suppose. But
Right?
Like,
They're
if
not like playing up to the camera.
10 Disney adults are staying in Cinderella's castle. Like, that's truly how it could work. It needs to.
Did you ever watch Prince Charming?
No, but I knew the winner was what, Riken? Is that his name? Right?
No,
that's A-list.
That's A-list.
Okay. Well, didn't he?
And then they did Prince Charming.
Yeah, but wasn't he like the Prince Charming? Oh no, that was
the
Robert
other guy.
Sepulveda.
Yeah.
Okay. Why did I think of Riken? He did A-list?
He was on A-List
Okay.
New York. Yeah.
No, I did not watch that. I'm sure it was messy. And if it was better, I'm sure there would have been more versions of it by now. I mean, they always talk about having a gay bachelor, and they did accidentally. But
Oh, yeah. I would need like a messy queen cast of all bottoms.
yeah.
And then the bachelor is a top.
Yeah. They're all bottoms.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That would be entertaining.
It would be entertaining.
Uh-huh.
Well, all right.
Homosexuals. Also, shout out to Psy Iconic. Everyone's
Yes.
like now catching up
Absolutely.
to speed.
Yeah,
now
we
that
are
we've been
getting
talking
tweets
about it more.
We're getting feedback.
The lives are just so good.
They're so good.
Terry Joe.
Terry Joe is killing it.
Are you homosexual? Like, a what? Homosexual. It sends me.
Anytime one of them is from Atlanta, she instantly swipes. She's
Mhm.
like, nope, I already know about your kind.
And then there was the 2 white girls that came on the other night, and they were getting
Oh,
ready.
the
and
drama apocalypse.
He caught the conspiracy palette,
Yeah.
and the girls were like actually low key homophobic.
Yeah.
Live. He was like, Jeffree Star, homosexual. Shane Dawson, homosexual. And she's like, I'm not saying that I support them, but I was like, oh my God, like this girl's like being straight up homophobic
I
on
do not. Yeah, I know who
TikTok
you are.
Live.
Yeah, we love to see it.
Oh my God.
Them and the Whitney Houston, the homophobic dog meme.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We can laugh at it.
We can
can't.
laugh at it. You can't.
Oh.
See, there's more than enough to go around. There's so much happening all the time. Everything, everywhere, all at once.
Oh, I still haven't seen
You
that.
still have to see it.
Shit.
It's fine. You get a pass because it's your birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're going to celebrate your big day. The big 2-1.
I'm going to have my first White Claw.
You can have your first White Claw. And we are going out.
To where?
Well, at least the following week.
Oh, I was like, wait, what?
Oh, we could go out.
Yeah.
But also, we are going out.
The summer's starting.
Mhm.
She's starting.
She's starting with EDM.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think we should keep the birthday celebrations going by letting you log out.
Yeah. Bops
So,
aplenty this week.
Bops aplenty. And shout out to everybody on the Discord.
Mm-hmm.
As always, if you'd like to join the conversation. We have a Discord where you can chat and talk. It's like an AIM chat room.
Mm-hmm.
And you can find that at
patreon.com/legends only. Yeah. Patreon.com/ oh yeah, you already said it. Oops.
Yeah.
Dozens of bonus episodes available
Yes,
there.
Available now, and a thriving community of legends, icons,
F-words and
F-words
beyond.
and beyond.
Yeah. And
Right.
until next weekend.
Yes, until next weekend, we
Memorial
will.
Slay weekend incoming.
We will